How's it going, everybody? It is Ethan, or Unknown Coder. We are back with another episode. I completely lied and did not clean these out. However, we are going to go ahead and hop straight into this episode. So today, or I should say last episode, we finished these two huts for some of our crops. This one does wheat, this one does carrots. Now today we are going to start working on a massive sugarcane farm. Unfortunately, we may only get half of it done this episode. I'm not really sure. It's definitely going to take a long time. One of them is going right here. One of them is going right here. Technically, there's quote-unquote 4, but it all is going to combine into one farm. So essentially what we're going to do is, I guess, pick up these rails that I somehow left. We're going to mark out the area and then dig it out. And then after that, I will go and collect all the materials and stuff. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is I'm going to go through, I'm going to look at my test world where I have the layout and everything. I'm going to take the measurements and all of that good stuff, and then I will go ahead and lay it out, show you guys kind of how it's going to go, and then I'll dig it out and be back. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alrighty, it's update time. We have the shapes of our giant farms, so it's actually not going to leave that much space for our cow and sheep farm. I'm thinking we can maybe try to fit like the sheep farm diagonally back here, and then maybe the cow farm. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Excuse me. We have space right here. We have space back here as well. So we still have space to fill in, but these things are absolutely massive. So the next step is going to be to actually go over here to this one first, because I know there's no water underneath this. So we need to dig these down to Y level. I believe it is 47. I had it written down. I can actually check really quick, and I will do that. Let me check my item list really quick. So we need to dig down to block Y level 47. We are at Y level 70. Fortunately, it's already at Y level like 63, I think. So we really only have like 20 blocks to dig down. But we need to dig this down. Each one of these like slots right here is going to be a module of Tango Tech's modular sugarcane farm, and I'm gonna have there's gonna be 128 different modules. Each one of these modules is going to have what 32. So we have a lot to work to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and start digging this out, and I'll be back with you guys once I'm done digging. I might not even get done digging this by the time I have to leave for my little mini vacation, but I'm going to get whatever I can done. And this time around, I think I am going to have to move those chests, so that's something else I'm going to do. But I will keep you guys updated, and I'll be back in a second. So as you guys can see, we have a gaping hole over these chests, so that means we have to literally break every one of these and move them. However, this shouldn't be too bad because a lot of these are somewhat empty. We can also go through and somewhat organize these. I think I'm just going to move them over there towards the center. So the next little bit of time here, I'm just going to spend moving chests over. I need to clear my inventory. That way I actually have space to hold some of the stuff. And then we can start digging. I need to put walls around this as well. That way it doesn't look ugly, but let's get to work. Alright, everybody. It is the next morning. It literally took me several hours to move all of those chests, but we are ready to dig. I have a pretty crazy week and day ahead of me. I have about an hour to dig here. I'm hoping to hopefully get at least 1 or 2 of these done here in the next hour. During my lunch break, get the other ones done, and then tonight I will talk more about why my week's crazy and hopefully start building the farm itself. But let's just get right into the digging, shall we? What's good, everyone? We are back. Unfortunately, it did take a little bit longer to dig than I expected. I was thinking it was probably going to take like 2 hours. I think it ended up taking about 3.5 maybe. But that's not really what the issue was. So I think I can get into why there's not going to be a video, and this video will be late. You guys already know that we're taking a trip to Dallas. So that's one reason why I'm not going to be able to, record and get video up. And the second reason is because on Tuesday, so it's not Thursday, on Tuesday, I got a message saying that they had a job for me, and then that job turned out to be, I had to help co-train a batch already. So My original plan this week was to, I have one batch I'm going to co-train, or not co-train, one spot training I was going to do for an hour tomorrow, and then the rest of the week I was just going to spend working on lesson plans for my upcoming batch in July, and then next week I was going to do the same thing while I was down in Dallas. But now I'm going to be helping train a batch down in Dallas, so essentially instead of working on lesson plans and stuff while I'm down there, now I'm going to be training for 3 days pretty much while we're down there for the week. So instead of, working on other stuff that I wanted to work on, now I had to prepare 3 different days of lesson plans. I have 2 out of 3 done. Hopefully today I get the third one, because the third day isn't as heavy as the second day, and the first day wasn't so heavy. But unfortunately, instead of getting a lot of stuff done while I'm down in Dallas, I'm not going to get as much done as I wanted, but it's fine. So essentially what we're going to do now is I'm going to go and collect the materials that we need to build these. Luckily, it's a pretty repetitive process, so the only thing that sucks is that you need like 9 buckets of water, but we will deal with that. So now I'm going to go ahead and this morning I'm going to collect all the items we need. We might need to make more shulker boxes just to hold everything, and hopefully we have enough material for everything. But I'm going to go around, gather that, and then tonight maybe we can get one of these pods up and running, because we are going to need a lot more sugarcane. So I'll be back with you guys whenever we are ready to build. Alright everyone, it's about time for me to get to work. I have almost everything here. I have all the dirt, all of the solid blocks. We only have half of the sugarcane that we need, so we're going to have to run some of our farms. We have all of the pistons. Now the only thing we need left is redstone, which we ran out of. I didn't understand, or I didn't know pistons were so freaking expensive. We're literally out of cobblestone, we're out of redstone. So we need 40 stacks of redstone, and right now we have, let's see how much we have right now. So that's the rest of our pistons. So it looks like we have just under 22 stacks. So we need another 18 stacks. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to work on mining for the next foreseeable future here. I'll probably bring Minecraft, my world, on a USB stick, put it on my laptop, and play while I'm just messing about. And then hopefully whenever I get back from Dallas, we'll be able to actually build this thing. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to build this right now. And we didn't even need as many shulker boxes as I thought. I literally just made all of these just because I'm like, oh, well, if I need them, might as well have them. But fortunately, we didn't need all of them. But yeah, that's going to be our little update for now. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get this done because we need to fill pretty much both of these boxes up with the redstone. We have everything else. So I will see you guys probably in a week my time, and it'll be a week for you as well. But unfortunately, we can't finish this up, but I'll be back once we have everything we need. How's it going, everybody? I am back, and it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I've been on Minecraft. The new update did come out, however, I'm still going to be playing on 1.16 just until sodium and everything gets updated to 1.17. I'm not too worried about replay mod, but I do need sodium. So I was just gonna kind of go over what's been going on, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into building. I'm not gonna, I might give you guys updates here and there on the building and stuff, but I'm not gonna do any time lapse or anything like that because it's gonna kind of just be a pain. But essentially, we got back from Dallas last week, this week, whatever. It's currently Tuesday, so I didn't record anything on Monday because I got sidetracked and got pulled into stuff. But essentially what's happening is last week, or I guess last week we were down in Dallas, so I got a lot of work done actually while we were in Dallas. This week, I'm just essentially preparing for my first training batch. Next week I have to do a week-long training just as like a practice run and stuff. It shouldn't be too bad, but I'm going to be pretty busy next week because during the day I'll be training for essentially 8 hours, not quite 8 hours. Technically, once you cut out the break time and stuff, it's 6.5 hours, but you know, it's whatever. We teach them for approximately 7 hours. And then during the nighttime, I think that I want to prepare demos and stuff. However, I might be able to prepare all the demos I need on Sunday this weekend Well, actually, no, I probably won't be able to. So probably Friday. I want to do that. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. And after that, I have 1 week to prepare, get some demos and stuff ready, and then it's going to be right off into starting my first batch. So that's essentially where I'm at. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and start building the sugarcane farms. I might only do 2 of them this episode just so I can get an episode out because it's already been a couple weeks. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right into it, and I'll see you guys with any updates. How's it going, everyone? Even though it is I've been pretty busy and it's Thursday now, it's time for an update. As you all can see, we have 2 of these done. We have this guy and this guy, so we only have 2 more. We're halfway done. And even though I've been busy, I've gotten actually a lot done. So tonight I should have plenty of time. And then if I have to, I might grind a little bit Friday afternoon. I might try to get off early and get this finished. I don't know if we're going to have collection system done, but the goal is to at least have all 4 of these done. Something that I found out is that I somehow miscalculated or something. So we might end up after this next episode going back through, adding 1 more layer to the top because I wanted to see the sugarcane better, I guess. But it is what it is. So that's pretty much where we're standing. We have halfway done. We're going to continue grinding. We're not going to build anything up today. Also, I found out that I didn't need nearly as much, whatever it's called, whatever these are called, observers, because this one actually powers this side, which I didn't think it would because the offset. But we saved on a bunch of observers, so we really will just need to make some pistons, some more redstone, and just dirt and stuff. But that's pretty much the update. I'm gonna go ahead and continue working on this guy and the other guy, and then hopefully when that's done, I'll be back in the next episode. We'll add the last layer and the collection system and all that stuff. But next episode, I might not have time. We'll see. Next episode, I will definitely be teaching a batch just for the week. So we'll see what happens, but I'll be back with you guys with any other updates. Alrighty, everyone. I'm sorry if we get interrupted by some notifications and stuff. I can't really do anything about it. I'm really close to work time now, but I literally, hopefully there's no creepers out here because I forgot to go to sleep. But essentially, we got all of the sugarcane farms done, or I guess, quote unquote, the sugarcane farm done. Let's just go ahead and take a look. Also have some other news, stuff like that. So, as you can see, we have all of these. I think that we're going to add 1 more layer on top of this, so we need like, I think there's 4 in each, so 8, 16. 16 times, 16 more pistons, 16 times whatever more everything. We should have, oh, we might need a little bit more redstone. I mean, it doesn't really take that much. We have plenty of sugarcane. And then we just need some, we have plenty of observers. Oh, hello. That's what I was worried about. But yeah, so essentially next episode we will go through and just add 1 more layer on top of this because I really wanted to have some sugarcane at eye level. So essentially the sugarcane would be like right. Now I don't know, because essentially we could take this out, and I mean it's kind of right there. So I don't know. I'll ponder on it. The other news is that I actually got a GPU, so hopefully in the next like month or so, I mean, I'm assuming I got a GPU. I got the confirmation email. I haven't got shipping notification or anything like that yet, but I got a RX 6700 XT from the AMD Direct website. So hopefully they will be shipping that out to me soon. It's supposed to be 7 to 10 days shipping. I don't know if that includes handling or not, but I haven't got an email about shipping confirmation yet. But I got charged, and I got a notification that my payment went through and all that stuff. So I also got an order confirmation number from AMD themselves. So here in the next month or so, I'm going to be getting more parts. This morning I bought the motherboard, PCIe riser cable, because I'm going to, since it's the not AIB, it's like it's not really Founders Edition. They don't call it Founders Edition, but it's like the default version or whatever, the 6700 XT, because that's the only one I would have paid for. And the reason why I went for it is because I was going for a 3060, which we're going for like $530 to $550 versus the 6700 XT has better performance than the 3060, and as long as you get the default edition or whatever, not the AIB models that are super expensive, but the one that I bought was essentially $500 almost exactly after taxes. So I saved some money and I'm getting better performance. The reason why I'm doing a vertical mount now is because I wanted my PC to be essentially white and neutral colors, and there's bright red outlines around the GPU. So I want to vertically mount it, and then it'll be more or less just showing silver and some dark gray / black on the front rather than a bright red outline on the GPU. But this morning I bought my graphics or my motherboard and that riser, and I'm gonna buy the I'm buying some cable mod cables to put in it, some silver ones, and then after that, my next paycheck in a couple weeks, I will be buying. Let me look. I'll buy. Let's see what we need to buy. I'll probably buy the CPU, RAM, and maybe, I don't know, I might just buy the rest of my next paycheck, because essentially after I buy the cable mod cables, I only have a couple things, so maybe I'll probably buy like the CPU and cooler next, maybe, because those would be the next, or maybe the CPU and the power supply, those would be the two most expensive things. Then after that, I'll buy the RAM and the fans. So I'll split up I think I have like $800 left to buy. If I look, let's see. It says 600, but you need to add $100 for, that's 700 essentially. So I have $700 left to buy. I've bought $800 worth of stuff so far for it and other purchases. I bought the case first because I wanted to get the snow edition of the 011 Dynamic Mini, and I'm fairly certain there's a lot of places where it's sold out, so I'm glad I did that. Then I bought the graphics card, which is the single most expensive piece. And then today I bought the motherboard, which is actually on sale, so I saved like $30 on that. And then also the PCIe riser, which it sucks because I almost got it from Newegg, and I almost pulled the trigger on it last night, but I wanted to wait until I got paid, and ended up biting me. But it's whatever. I spent like an extra $1 on it on Amazon. So yeah, essentially I have like $700, and I'll just spread that out over, a couple purchases, because I'll be paying probably, unfortunately, over $100 in fans, because I want to get some sickle flow fans from Cooler Master, because they can daisy chain, and also the cable mod cables will be like 120, so that's $300 right there. So essentially I'll be splitting that like $800 to $900 up into like 2 more payments, maybe 3 more, and then once everything comes in, I'll do a video building it. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for this episode. Next episode, we'll raise this up 1 more, and we will put the building around it, and then we'll start working on something else. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit a cow farm and sheep farm in this area. I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. That's probably going to be the next episode. So, next episode will probably just be building up this. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. This has been Ethan, your unknown coder. Peace out, everybody.